A dark factory refers to a manufacturing site that operates in total darkness. Because every process is automated, there are no human workers inside. By 2026, the most advanced software teams applied this logic to their code bases. They operate under a specific constraint. No piece of software is written by a human, and no human reviews the results. This shift removes the human bottleneck. In previous years, a developer worked linearly with a single AI assistant, manually approving every small change and slowing the pace of development to a crawl. Scaling that old model is impossible. When you spin up 30 AI agents simultaneously, they begin to collide, overwriting each other's files and creating a deadlock that stalls the entire project. The financial pressure to automate is immense. Teams are now spending over $1,000 in API tokens every day for each engineer. An API token is a unit of measurement used by AI providers to bill for the text a model processes and generates. To maintain these expenditures, software development had to move away from individual keystrokes and toward an architecture of autonomous work. This system employs specialized Claude subagents. These agents perform specific, narrow tasks rather than acting as general-purpose conversational tools. Each subagent operates within an isolated context window, ensuring errors remain separate. A read-only agent analyzes the codebase to provide summaries without modifying files. Meanwhile, a debugger tests fixes in a separate sandbox, protecting the main project. To prevent expensive runaway loops, the architecture enforces a hierarchy. Subagents are prohibited from spawning other subagents. By enforcing these boundaries, engineers can deploy massive swarms of AI to conduct research and implement features in parallel without polluting the production environment. Managing dozens of these agents at once requires a dedicated orchestrator, a system often referred to as Gastown. The MEOW Stack organizes software tasks by shattering large projects into sequential components called molecules. These are pinned to get-backed tracking issues known as beads. This permanent ledger records every change, preserving progress even if an agent crashes. However, most AI agents are programmed to be polite. If they hit a minor obstacle, they will naturally pause and wait for a human to tell them what to do next. Gastown solves this with GUP, the Gastown Universal Propulsion Principle. GUP acts as a mechanical nudge. If an agent stalls, the orchestrator triggers a notification that forces the agent to check its queue and resume the next task on its hook. This propulsion model ensures that even the most complex software projects eventually reach completion through persistent automated effort. If no human is reading the resulting code, how do we know it actually works? Systems like VibeTensor are generated by agents and validated through automated builds. Reliability is established through differential checks across hardware architectures, comparing the output of new code against trusted versions to ensure identical results. Other teams use a digital twin universe. This involves surrounding the software with cloned, simulated versions of external services like Slack or Jira. Swarms of simulated AI users run thousands of scenarios per hour against these clones to aggressively stress test the new code. This simulation allows agents to ignore API rate limits, which are restrictions on how many requests a user can make in a set time. In the twin universe, agents can test failure modes that would be too dangerous for a live system. We no longer verify software by reading the syntax. We verify it by attempting to break the system in an infinite simulation. The engineer is now an overseer. This role involves vibe coding, slinging massive workloads to agent swarms, and directing the high-level architecture. This factory floor is often messy. Because the process is chaotic, bugs frequently appear, and work is often duplicated across different agents. Yet the sheer velocity of these swarms outweighs the mess. The speed of development makes the practice of manual, line-by-line coding economically impossible to justify. Engineering now focuses on the design of the supervision layers, positioning the human as an idea compiler who manages the final output.